How's everybody doing today? Puppy Pot and Chill number 519. You're going to hear Munch panting and drinking water like a maniac because I took him outside before I did this, and it's hot out. So now he's making a ton of noise and panting, and so anyway, Munch is here, and he's gonna be aggravating the whole time, I have a feeling. So let's get on with it. Puppy Pot and Chill number 519. Fuckery is afoot. Social justice warrior Alyssa Milano is crying. Not because of the Black Deaths or cops attacking black people or the rioting or nope, none of that. She is so progressive that she is crying because Joe Rogan has a larger audience than she does and draws more people. That's what's important to her and what's making her cry. That Joe Rogan is getting a bigger audience than her. But she's special. She's a social justice warrior. I don't care. She's an idiot is what she is. Anybody that follows Alyssa Milano, I'm sorry, you're a moron. No, I'm not sorry that you're a moron. You deserve it. You worked hard to be a moron, so I'll let you keep that. If you want to follow her, good for you. It's all about takeover. They want power. So you give a little, and then they take a little more, and more, and more, and more. And they give nothing but rioting and violence. And more wants. They want more. And along with the rioting and violence, deaths are surging up, people are dying, suicide's on its way up. Everyone thinks that they are doing the right thing, as they come for everybody else. They come for this person and they say, well, at least it's not me. And then they come for that person. And, well, it's not me. And then they come for that guy over there. And, well, it's not me. And then one day they show up your door and they're coming for you. And it's going to happen. It's not just the other people. Let's take a hit. After all, it is Puppy Pot and Chill. I got my bowl loaded. Let's see. Yeah. And I'm still having trouble with the camera. I'm doing better, but I want to look over here, but it's over here. The camera's over here. But I want to look over here because that's where the screen's at, even though the camera's over here. Anyway, the shooting of a man in Austin, they're calling the man in the car in Austin that used self-defense to save his life a murderer for obeying the law and actually lawfully protecting himself. The retread that charged the car with a rifle, pointing it at the car in the middle of a riot, dressed for war, looking like he is ready for war, scared the fuck out of the occupant of the car. So what does the occupant of the car do? He defends himself legally, and he shoots this fucking moron who charged the car in the middle of a riot, wearing camouflage riot gear, looking like he's ready for war with a rifle pointed at the car. What would you do if somebody did that to you? I would shoot him. I wouldn't hesitate. The fact that they had a mob surrounding the car, scaring the shit, terrorizing the occupant of the car, beating on his hood, telling him what a piece of shit he is when he just wanted to drive the fuck through, and then some asswipe comes running up with a rifle, pointing at the car. What would you do? You'd shoot the ignorant fuck, just like he did. They're calling the guy in the car a murderer, and they're calling the idiot, the retard with the rifle, a hero. Do you get that? They're calling the retard that charged the car with a rifle in the middle of a riot a hero. He's a goddamn loser is what he is a fucking moron. Anybody that... He wins the Darwin Awards. He wins it. Just flat out fucking crushes the competition, wins the Darwin Award. I mean, here's the deal. You want to get shot? Go to a riot with a rifle in full riot gear and see what happens. Only a fucking moron would do that. And guess what? A fucking moron did do that. And the fucking moron got shot because he's a fucking moron. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, and he won the Darwin Awards, the dumbest prize of them all. Black Lives Matter removed the race rules to make businesses hire a certain amount of each particular race. And in other words, the law that that made businesses hire certain races, to be, to keep everything equal. Well, BLM did away with those laws. Their thinking is that they can get rid of those laws and then hire an all-black company. They won't have to hire white people, just black people. That is why they're doing it. Not because they want to be equal. They want more. More. But they're about to realize that this is going to backfire on them. You know why? We, white people, set it up so that we wouldn't fuck over the black man. Alright? Because we know that we're fucking assholes. The black man, I don't know why they got rid of it. It's not going to help them. It's going to hurt them. It's going to backfire. And I'm sorry, because I think that they should have every right to do whatever they want to do. But I think this is going to hurt them in the end. Let's take a hit. And don't forget to hydrate. Don't do what I do. Do what Steven does. Don't drink pop. Drink water, for God's sakes. Seattle is on course to defund and remove police, even after the Chaz Chop debacle. They obviously seem to think that removing the police will turn it into a beautiful suburban. But in the Chaz area where they removed the police, it didn't turn into a beautiful suburban area. It turned into a kill box. Alright, people were getting murdered in there because there were no police. Now, Seattle's like, let's get rid of police. Let's take a hit. The stupidity is just outstanding. Yeah. And now there's BLM, Black Lives Matter people are actually extorting small business owners. They're saying you pay us or bad things might happen to you. This is what they wanted. They wanted the power. And now they're acting like a mob, extorting business owners. I hope you're happy, people. This is what you wanted. You're getting it, okay? Here we go. Extortion is on the rise in the city centers to suburbs, leaving innocent people exposed. And if you defend yourself, you will find yourself on the wrong side. In other words, you'll get your shit fucked up. They will come and wreck your business if you don't pay protection. So they didn't learn anything. Not a goddamn thing. With everything else going on, there's other things flying under the radar, and some are big. It's not getting much traction because apparently the Orange Man bad trope fills the news lineup every fucking night. But the country needs to know that Trump wore the wrong color tie and, you know, whatever, because that's what mainstream media covers. But instead of that, let's talk about, like China. You know, we're about to go to war with China. And I don't know. It's just we got a whole bunch of big things going on. And they're just not talking about it. They're forcing us to pick sides. And here's the deal. When I was in kindergarten, we picked sides to play Red Rover, remember? Why do you pick sides? You pick sides to fight, to go to war. Well, they're forcing us to pick sides. Gee whiz, I wonder why. Everybody says it's the government's fault. The government is doing this. Well, really, then why are all the other countries going through the same thing? Is Trump so powerful that he's actually making all the other countries in the world do the exact same thing over there that's happening here? No, I don't think so. I think the people are doing it. Quit trying to blame Trump. Take responsibility for your own actions. Grow up. Yeah. It seems like the progressives and the racists have more and more in common with each other every day. Be careful, be very, very careful. The rhetoric, the bias, the lies, the fake news, the propaganda remind me of another time in history when they did that. When did they do that? When was there propaganda and concentration camps and lies and bias and fake news? Think about it. We're almost there. We're heading that direction. You think wearing your mask is a horrible thing? We got other things, bigger things to worry about. Fuck that stupid mask. So they make you wear a mask to go in a store. Grow up. It's a mask. Yeah, I just got through talking about war in Hawaii and China. Oh, the TikTok app. It's a little spy for China. TikTok, yeah, everything you do on TikTok is sent back to China. Not just Big Brother, but China is now staring at us going, what are those stupid Americans doing over there? Yep, China is using TikTok to get into our lives, to find out what we want, and they go right along with Google, Alexa, and Siri, those little spies that sit in our homes. You know, as long as you know they're spying on you, go ahead and use them. I refuse. I'm not gonna. I don't TikTok, I don't Siri, I don't Google, I don't Alexa. Fuck them. They can spy on somebody else, and when I'm done, I cover the camera. That's how paranoid I am. I'm so paranoid, let's take another hit. Now everybody's calling cops corrupt. But to be honest, with the proliferation of the body camera, cell phones, and a camera on every corner, I think that corrupt cops are on their way out. Simple as that. They can't be corrupt because they get caught. Everybody wants to blame police. No, it's not the police's fault. It's the people's fault. You know how I know? I watch the videos. All you got to do is spend a little bit of time digging, and you too can find the truth. It's not that hard. There's millions of videos out there of this stuff. They don't try to hide it. Well, mainstream news does. They only show you clippets and little, and then they talk about it. They don't actually show you the whole video so you get the context. They only show you what they want you to see, so you think that Orange Man bad or police bad or whatever, or BLM good or whatever. But you can go online and search for the entire video and find the context and realize that they're all fucking lying. But mainstream media depends on the fact that you are lazy and you're not going to fact check and you're going to take what they say at their word. Sad, huh? They're going to lie to you. No, they're going to lie to you, and they don't care. Welcome to America, folks. Oh, yeah, if you're going to travel, this may be a thing. I don't know yet. I haven't really checked, but they demand that you may have to submit to a voluntary mandatory test to continue to work a non-compliance voluntary. In other words, you might have to give your blood to go places. But it's all voluntary, but you have to do it if you want to go anywhere. Anyway, I don't know if that's true or not. You'll have to look it up. Like I said, I'm a stoner. Don't believe anything I say. If I say something that intrigues you, you look it up. You find the truth out for yourself. Dunkin' Donuts employees is fired after spitting in a policeman's coffee. Yes, it was an actual loogie floating in the coffee, and Dunkin' Donuts employee got fired, and to be honest, I'll never go to Dunkin' Donuts again in just the off chance that some stupid fuck might spit in my coffee. That employee has ruined it not only for the cops down there, but for me, forever. I'll never go to a Dunkin' Donuts ever again. I already talked about the BLM mob extorting from businesses, so that's good. Yeah, okay. Police are tired of putting up with the riots when the cities are calling it peaceful protests. When it's not peaceful protest, it's riots. And the feds being sent in are pissing people off, even though the cops aren't doing anything. So we have all that going on. And like I said, you know, the left pushes the cops and the feds until they are forced to defend themselves and react, and then the left films the feds reacting to them, and that's what they put on Facebook and Twitter to make it go viral. They don't show the context. They don't show them throwing rocks and bricks at the feds and throwing IEDs at them. They only show the cops pushing them back after they've been hit in the head with a rock or had an IED thrown at them. Alright, so once again, fact check, go on, get the context, figure out what the real story is. We can be smart stoners, we can do this. We have the best country on earth. You know how I know we have the best country on earth? We had hundreds of people saying, if Trump wins, I'm leaving. Well, Trump won, they didn't leave. You know why? Because even those stupid, ignorant motherfuckers know that even with Trump in office, this is still the best country in the world. And to move somewhere else is just stupid, because it would be like moving to a shithole compared to the United States. So, once again, we're going to have a bunch of people who are going to talk tough saying, if so-and-so wins, I'm leaving. Well, to be God's honest, I hope you do, but you won't. Because even the dumbest of the dumb know that America is the greatest place on earth. So go ahead and talk tough. Make yourself all buffed up. I'm not staying if he wins. Well, nobody believes you. You sound like a moron when you say it. Because you know you're lying. We know you're lying. America is amazing. This place rocks. I love it here. I am proud to be alive in this time. seeing rockets, cell phones, laptops, tablets. I live in an amazing time. I'm lucky to live in this time. Yeah, there's some fucked up shit going on, COVID and wars and everything else, but that went along with every part of history. I went back and looked, and there's always been war. There's always been conflict. But there hasn't always been cell phones. Anyway, this has been a long one. I love you guys. I hope you have a good day. I hope everything goes your way. Peace. Me and Munch love you. Let me see if I can get Munch in the picture quick. Gotta show Munch since he's been panting his ass off sitting here on the floor. Alright, there's Munch. I love you guys. I hope you have a good day. Be careful. Peace. Stay high, bitches.